So cute. I like the way I decorated this cover. Um, this is a sketchbook that I made. It's the worst sketchbook I've ever made. It is being held together by hot glue and tape. And I never made a sketchbook with hot glue before. This is my first time. And I did mess it up and I didn't feel like going back and peeling off the hot glue and retrying. So I didn't. And I plan on finishing the sketchbook, even though the pages are they're ridiculous. Like it's it's a time. It's gonna be a time. But I wasn't gonna buy a new sketchbook. I'm trying to buy less, and I have a bunch of paper I haven't used. So, oh my god, it's falling apart. It is falling apart. But I'm gonna use it. I just, I feel like why buy things when you can make them? I need something to hold this page down because it does not lay flat. Alright, I'm going to use some aluminum wire that I use for jewelry making and stuff. Anyways, I didn't plan. Oh, I don't want to sketch on this page. Oh, there's the tape. I didn't plan what I was going to draw. I don't know. I was like, why not turn on the camera and record something? And now I'm doing it. And I don't want to do a voiceover. So, here we are. Okay. I'm probably just gonna end up doing, sorry, my chair squeaks so much. Probably just gonna end up doing a face as I usually do. Just to like draw more. I feel like I haven't actually drawn in a very long time. Well, I haven't drawn traditionally in a long time. I did not realize how much trouble I would have drawing and talking. What are these eyes even doing? So yeah, I didn't plan this clearly. Well, I guess I said that, but yeah, I just felt like drawing. I wanted to use these. I've used these before in like a YouTube short I did, and well, back when I did those, and then also back when I used to make TikToks and short form stuff. But they're tempera paint sticks, and I really like them. They're like oil pastels, but they're not. I also really like oil pastels. And these they're essentially the same thing. Honestly, like people were like, "What do you?" I remember when these were like going around, and yeah, I did get got by them, but I do like them. When they were going around, people were like, "Oh, but they're not oil pastels, but they're not this, and they're not like normal crayons." It's like tempera paint sticks. That's what it is. At least to me, it's the same thing. But yeah, I wanted to use it because I do like using them. And just because I like something doesn't mean you'll like it. I don't want to be like, go out and buy this. I don't want to influence you. I don't want to advertise to you. That's not what I'm trying to do. Just a quick face is all I'm doing, just to get me back into drawing. And I really want to use this paper up too. Like I said, I made this sketchbook because I was going to buy one, but I was like, you don't need to buy a new sketchbook when you have so much paper sitting around. Like I have watercolor paper sitting around. This is Bristol, or no, not Bristol. This is cardstock that I've had this cardstock for like 5 years or something. And I bought it for one specific thing, and then I used it for that thing, and then I just didn't really use it. I used it occasionally, but I still have so much of it. And I feel like why not just use it in a sketchbook? But I really just wanted to get something done and use this. And I felt like these would be really good on this paper. Hopefully. I don't know why I wanted a new sketchbook so bad. You know when you work on a sketchbook for so long and you just get tired of sketching in it, you want something new. That's what I felt like. And I'm nearing the end of my other sketchbook. I've been working on that sketchbook since I don't even know. I think 2024. Yeah, I think it's been a couple of years. But I don't know, I just got so sick of working in it. So I was like, I want a new sketchbook. Oh shit. I was like, I want a new sketchbook. And I was like, no, don't do that. Don't spend. I can't fall into that trap. What's the mouth doing? What's the mouth doing? Do I want teeth? Sharp teeth, maybe? Oh, wait, this isn't... Okay. This is just a brute ferner? I don't remember how to pronounce it. They're square colored pencils. They're nice, but God, sharpening them is a pain. I only have one sharpener that can sharpen them, and I hate using that sharpener. And so when they get blunt, I just don't even sharpen them anymore. I just don't. I'll just use something else. Teeth? Is this what I want? Is this what I want? It could be. I didn't think of hair. Hair is always the thing that stops me. Like, it's the thing that takes me the longest because I just never think about it when I start doing a face. I actually really like this sketch. I actually really like it. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing for hair, so I guess I'll get back to you when I decide. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what this hair is. I just started doing stuff, and this is what happened. This is why you plan. This is exactly why you plan. Should I do 2 stars in the eye? I like how crazy this looks. This looks kind of crazy, but also I'm like 2. This is exactly why I speed through all of this, because it's just me going, what do I want? The whole time. Even though it's not that serious, it's just a sketchbook page. I can always do more. What does this green look like? I like this. Whatever's happening here, maybe I'll do something with that. Add a yellow. Add a yellow in there. This will open. It's not. There we go. That's really light. And also a bright neon yellow I've been eyeing in here. That's, oh my God. I've gotten kind of sick of doing short form stuff. I feel like it was kind of killing my creativity. And also, like, I realized my own attention span was going, so I didn't want to, like, contribute to other people's attention spans going. But it's, I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't feeling it anymore. It's like TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I was just kind of like, all right, this isn't fun anymore. And maybe it'll be fun again someday, but as of right now, I'm just around to make longer videos. At least longer than a minute, even if it's just 2 minutes. At least longer than a minute. Because that's what I like to watch. I've been thinking about, because I didn't use this channel for what, a year before my DS decoration video. And so I was like, when I posted that, I was thinking, what do I like to watch when I'm on YouTube, right? And I like when people set up their camera and just start talking. And I was like, maybe I can do that. I don't need to, because I used to want this like really polished looking stuff, and I realized that's not me. That's not who I am. Like, even this area I'm sitting at right now isn't polished. The room I'm sitting in is there's so much stuff everywhere. Like, if I zoom the camera out just on this desk, it's a mess aside from this area. And that's okay. You know? That's fine. And so yeah, I like watching longer videos and people who are just, they sit down and they talk. I think that's nice. So that's what I've been thinking lately. It's kind of why I've abandoned my TikTok, I've abandoned my YouTube shorts, and I did abandon this channel a little bit, but that was last year. But yeah, I abandoned it because I was doing a lot of thinking, and I don't know how much I'll post here still, but just, you know, when the mood strikes, that's what I'll do. I really like this. I'm liking this. Sometimes stuff like this is really good. I like that. It's good to do just to loosen up. I think it's very easy. And a supply like this is very scribbly. It's not perfect. Ooh, do I like that? I've already put it down. It looks better on the swatches than I liked it more on the swatches than here. I'm kind of feeling the white hair, but I feel like I do purple with white hair too often. Maybe I'll try and do like a transition color. I don't know what color I'd pick though. Maybe it'll transition to purple. I'm running out of things to talk about. That's the problem with my sit down in front of the camera and talk, because I'm like, I don't have much going on or much to talk about. I mean, I do. It depends on how personal I want to get. Do I? Oh my God, I really can't smudge on this paper. Maybe I'll just make this darker one. My sister is talking in the background. Maybe I'll just make, let's try just like shading. Just, you know, don't be afraid to try things in your sketchbook, even if it doesn't come out well. And I think I'll probably end up liking this anyway, honestly. Just because I enjoy using these supplies. Like, when you have a fun supply, sometimes it doesn't matter what the end result is. It's the journey. It's the journey. What is this? A hairstyle I drew, man? Let's add another. It was looking too bowl cut like. Then we'll add some of this. So yeah, it was a little too round at the top for my liking. Am I gonna edit this video? I don't really want to. Maybe I'll try and edit some stuff at the background because I feel like that's really annoying. But you know, that's life. It's just my life going on in the background. I'll try and go back in and just like cover those white spots with this. Someone was watching a movie really loudly in my house in the background. And I can hear it. And they're in a whole different room. Just these walls are just very thin. That blends really nicely, actually. I kind of wish these stayed a little lighter. I didn't realize it would blend that well. I didn't realize it because I couldn't smudge it with my hands. So I was like, it won't matter. But it did matter. And we'll come back to this little streak. This is fun. I'm about done with that. Oh, I do like that. I'm thinking about adding a red or a pink. But again, I'm scared. Like, what if I hate it? If I don't like it? I do like scraping these off with my nail. That's a fun part. That's a fun part of this for me. It's like erasing. What I really need is a color that'll like kind of blend. Do I have that? Oh, I put you on the tape. Is this the color I used originally? Maybe. It looks good. For some reason, I still want to add that bright yellow. Maybe for the eyes. Just like a little pop. Oh, sometimes with this, they're so chunky you can't really see exactly where you're putting the mark on the paper. So you kind of gotta trust. And sometimes that trust fails, but you know, that's all you can do. Little eyeshadow shading. I meant to do that originally. Okay. Could be worse, could be worse. Completely forgot about the eyes. I feel like I'm gonna end up using a darker color over this because it's doing that thing where it all kind of blends in a little too much. Like all the colors are a little too samey for my liking. Or not, wait. Maybe I like that. Maybe I like that. Eyelids. Nope, that was too high because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh well. Okay. I'll probably just speed through this at this point because I'm just I feel awkward just sitting here not saying anything. Want the neon to be the eyes. I just like the way it looks. I'm enjoying that. Yeah, some little highlights. Can it also be the... I think I might make it the background color. Oh, if only this sketchbook wasn't being held together with tape. At least this page, because I can't draw on it. But I really care as you can see the sketch in the background. Adds character. Adds character. I really like... I usually am not someone who does a bunch of neon stuff, but for some reason, this really called me. Like, I'm loving this. Like, all of my neon art supplies usually go untouched. So I don't know what it is about right now that I was like, yes, I need this. But I'm glad that I did it. Sometimes you gotta take a chance on some stuff you wouldn't normally do. How long is this video? Oh my god. It's 28 minutes. Which, for a drawing, very fast. Honestly. I mean, it's not really full finished and it's just kind of like a sketchy thing, but that's pretty fast. But for a video, god, that's long. Well, I'll probably cut out all the parts where I was silent and people were talking in the background, but I feel like it's still gonna be pretty decently long. Like, I know I said earlier I wanted long form stuff, but like, I don't want it to be like an hour. Let me take this clip off and try and do the rest of this. Do some white for a little highlight type thing. Nose, sure. I didn't plan that. Eyes. I feel like that's not making that much of a difference. We're pretty much nearing the end. I might just skip to that. Show you the end result. And then cut off the video, because don't know if you noticed, I'm not a really hi guys or a bye guys. Like, I'm not an intro outro person. I just like I end the video. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm awkward. I end it. So that's probably what'll happen. I'll be like, look, it's the end result, and then the video will just cut off. Let's see if I can add some white. Oh no, that's making everything worse. That's making everything worse. Let's try and use the side. I don't know. I do like it though. Like, I made some mistakes, some stuff I don't like, stuff I wouldn't have done, but I don't hate it, and it was fun to do, which, you know, is the most important part of art, I would say, to me, is that I have fun, even if I don't completely like the outcome, even though I do like this outcome. Don't get me wrong, I do like this outcome. I guess we're done in my little barely held together sketchbook. We've done something.